Well, this may be the first year that I'm thankful for everything except my voice. Is it Thanksgiving already? Seems like only yesterday we were celebrating the birthday of Turkey Jesus. My, how the year goes by fast. So nothing like watching a Thanksgiving-set horror film like Blood Rage to slow things down a bit. This is an early 80s slasher movie about a group of people in a secluded area picked off one by a deranged killer. And really, it barely mentions that it's Thanksgiving. And by that, I mean the word Thanksgiving is never used. We just see them eating turkey. Wait a minute, didn't I review this movie last year? Yes, there are two movies like this, Home Sweet Home and Blood Rage. Two early 80s movies that may have been remembered over the years if they actually took advantage of the fact that they take place on a holiday. You think anyone would remember this shit if it weren't called Thanksgiving? The only difference between these two movies is that in Blood Rage, I don't get to see Body by Jake acting like a fucking nut bar. Nice to know the movie is shot on Lawnmower Man's home movie collection. This should be interesting. Wait, The House That Cried Murder? Damn it, I got the wrong fucking movie! At least it's rated R. Apparently, the movie is starring someone named Jacksonville, Florida. I've never heard of him. And it's put out by a company called Complex Films. Yeah, this movie's gonna be about as complex as a teeter-totter. Whoa, I see things are fucking hopping at the Tromaville Drive-In.
Hot sweat running down your face, muscles working overtime. So slick, skin tight, I'm gonna make that body mine.
Now, if only he could pull a vagina out of his right breast, and he'd be set. Also, yes, that's Ted Raimi as the condom salesman. Nice to know that before he was fake Shemp, he was fake Ducky. Excuse me, girls? Some of us are trying to watch the movie. The beginning of this flick says it takes place in 1974. So not 1974. This is about as 1974 as Tears for Fears. Even the parents are making out in this thing. That's Louise Lasser from Woody Allen's Bananas making out with her boyfriend while her children watch. Think this is shocking, kids? There's people fucking on the hood, too. The sex enrages little Terry, and unfortunately, it's free hatchet night at the drive-in. Instead of killing the boyfriend, he kills a random teenager fucking. So young, and already he knows who to kill in a slasher film. Terry then blames the incident on his twin brother Todd. Tragic. I guess that'll happen when you go see The House That Cried Murder on family night. It's several years later, and Louise visits Todd at the mental institution. Psh, the extended TV cut of Halloween has a lot of pointless scenes. Now, if only we could just listen to their conversation, but the movie decides to go all Nuki on us and give us ridiculous narration.
Dr. Berman's patient consultation notes, November 22nd, 1984. Saw Maddie Simmons, Todd's mother, for the first time today.
Yeah, that was my complaint about Nuki, that the narrator wasn't a girl.
On Terry? What, are you crazy?
Her position on another issue was also somewhat negative.
Thank God she's there to spell everything out for us. It's not like the dialogue could have done the same thing.
Maddie's level of resistance was still quite high. I wondered, how would she react when confronted with Todd himself?
My God, if this narration were any more useless, it'd be read by Harrison Ford. What the hell is he playing with? At least none of it's on his pants. The other brother, Terry, meanwhile, has been living it up at his university. Actor Mark Soper plays the dual role of Todd and Terry. Terry spends most of his days playing around with his friends and laughing.
You never told me that one.
Neither did the movie. That was the beginning of the scene.
Well, seeing as how we have a new head of the family, I think it's time you started pulling your own weight around here.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, right, it's Thanksgiving. I almost forgot because nobody's established it yet. Louise has some rather unfortunate news for Terry.
That was the school that just called. They can't find Todd.
Speak up!
Did he run away?
And they think he might come here.
Oh, wow.
I can sense the dread in your voice. Todd escaping from the institution sounds like a great scene. Too bad we don't see it. At least Terry can keep the bad news to himself.
My psychotic brother just escaped.
The composer didn't like that at all. I'm so confused right now. With no narration, how am I to tell what's going on? Wait, now I really am confused.
Put that gun down. It's twin.
What? They were gonna fucking shoot him?
You're going to go down there and you're going to search all the patios. And I'm going to go out into the woods.
Whatever, the results are gonna be the same. You're both gonna get fucking killed. Oh, finally, I have a character in the movie I can root for. This lamp. So is this Todd or Terry that's now creeping up on the mom's boyfriend? Is this movie gonna do one of those twin dresses like the other?
Well, look what the cat brought in.
Hey, he just did you a favor. He saved you from drinking a whole thing of old style. This is really suspenseful when you know there's only a 50-50 chance on who the killer is.
She told me that Todd never killed anybody.
Oh, come on, he didn't finish his thought. Who do they suspect is the killer? At least he's finishing his cigarette for him. That's courteous. The hell is happening here? Oh, please put me in another Woody Allen movie. Please put me in another Woody Allen movie. It's now the other girl's turn to get killed, and we don't see right away what happens to her because we cut to Louise drunk dialing her agent. But then it cuts back. If I tell you that effect isn't quite as good as in Cannibal Holocaust, but not nearly as bad as in Beware Children at Play, does that mean I've seen too many people cut in half in movies this year? Regardless if Terry is the killer, at least he's good at picking up hints.
Got a major yet?
Psychology, and you?
I told you. Partying.
Right. I wonder if there's anything good on the tube.
Wait, there's Todd walking around by himself. Guess Chest McSuave is the killer. That was intense.
You seem nice. I've never kissed a girl before.
Kissing? It's not all it's cracked up to be. It feels like two sarlacc pits fucking. Eventually, she figures out she's talking to Looney Bin Todd.
You really ought to try it sometime. I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah, girl pretty. Oh good, she's much safer in the car with an open container. Good thing jock number 1 is taking the first going to get killed shift. Oh, wait, he's back safely? Touché, movie. Terry, meanwhile, is almost to second base of ignoring this girl. That's where the soundtrack is hidden? In his crotch? The two of them are supposed to be babysitting for the neighbors, but before he can not touch her in this not love scene, the parents come home.
Well, you know, I'm only looking out for you. You could get in trouble for getting minors intoxicated.
Luckily, the two actors are 31, so it's okay. Terry gets the rest of the gang together to go hunt down his brother, the one who isn't killing people.
Hey, should I come with you?
No.
Well, that ends that exhilarating discussion. Time to check back in on Mom. Yep, still drunk.
Find Brad. He's probably out looking.
Also, be a dear and pick Mommy up a glass of rye and some cigarettes. Someone's been filming a Lucio Fulci movie around here. Well, that's no use. Better give the King's Horses and King's Men a shot. Wait, she had a gun? You know, that might have come in handy earlier. Ugh, no time to explain. The movie's got important scenes like this to show us.
I've lost my cat. Have you seen it?
No. But do you know what?
What?
Cats have a way of finding their own way home.
Okay, I put the producer's daughter in a scene. Can I finish filming my fucking movie now? Or show people playing video games, whatever. Dude, I hear if we push select, it'll go in 3D.
And then he told me he's never kissed a girl before. Oh, how creepy.
Yes, that's what's creepy. Not the fact that he's an escaped mental patient, but the fact that he's cootie-free. I'm tired of hearing you two talk. Just go play video games with the rest.
When's my turn?
When I'm
look,
finished.
You're gonna crash already.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No,
You are, too. Here comes the barrier. Oh, you've already crashed.
Did I just watch the original Let's Play? And just when you thought these two characters were pointless to the story, they're about to get killed. That is, after she's done putting the director to bed. Say, I do like a little MILF on top of my pumpkin pie, thank you very much. What? I hate it when people hang up their Christmas decorations early. Todd, however, sneaks back into the house to get advice from Yoda? Cutting women in half with machete, your brother is. Damn it, looks like Louise passed out. We'll wake her when it comes time for the movie's premiere.
Yes?
Louise, I can't hear a goddamn word that you're saying. In this instance, it would be okay for the boom mic to be in the shot, because then I could hear her. At least I can hear this video game just fine.
It was awful quiet in here.
Yeah, I know. Where'd Andrea and Greg go?
What was that?
It was a clumsy scream dubbed over the movie. Let's check it out. Oh, never mind. It was just horny couple, prepping up for the all-important shower scene. Not nearly as nice as my luscious breasts. You know, I really don't understand why the killer is offing people in this thing. Sure, his brother escaped from the funny farm, and he's innocent, but no one else knows that. What's it matter if these people live or die? Just let the authorities capture your brother, and everything will be fine. This is a slasher film that doesn't have a good excuse to be a slasher film. Meanwhile, in the better part of the movie, Louise is still frantically trying to contact her agent.
I mean, he is definitely there. He is waiting for my call right now. He is sitting there and waiting for my call.
Oh yeah, escaped mental patient on the loose. Perfect time for tennis. At least he's making it easy by starting out in the dead position. No, don't kill him yet. He's got to have sex first. There, now you can kill him. Todd, however, is trying to get help in convincing people that he's innocent. And what better way than kidnapping Ben Stiller at gunpoint and taking him to the killer's house and running away? Fucking coward. With these two minds working together, though, who needs the police?
That isn't cranberry sauce, Artie. That is not cranberry sauce.
After that bit of insight, Terry kills him. Good work, Todd. You may be innocent of the other crime, but you pretty much just got this guy killed.
It's not cranberry sauce, Artie.
Stop saying that! With no one else left, it's time for the last act slasher film chase.
Where are you going?
Now that's a horror movie score, when the soundtrack could be used for either a slasher film or a disco. You can tell how long the final chase scene is going to be in a slasher film. For instance, there's 20 minutes of the movie left. That means this will go on for 20 minutes. Yes, you do a great Tommy Kirk impression. Now continue fucking with your girlfriend.
Why are you doing this?
Hey, why'd you run away? I want to know the answer to that too. Oh good, Louise found a little bit of wine left over in the trash. All is well. Best break the good news to her boyfriend. Yeah, maybe try opening the door before knocking hysterically. I'll give the movie this. The gore effects are really top-notch. So there's that. Todd and Terry finally have their confrontation, and if you look very closely, you can see that the stand-in is taller than the lead actor. Oh my, a drunk Louise Lasser may read her lines in a whisper, but at least you can always count on her to shoot straight. Well, thank God she gave her son a dignified death. Oh, that's why she shot him. He was full of delicious Merlot. Okay, so it all seems well here. But this is where the movie gets very sad. Louise comforts her son, only it turns out she actually thought she was shooting Todd instead of Terry. Of course, it's not like Todd's wearing the same clothes that he was wearing at the beginning. And with a mistake like that, there's only one resolution. Happy Thanksgiving! I joke, but really, even though it looks like it depresses the living shit out of her to be in the same room with this movie crew, Louise Lasser's performance is almost too good for this movie.
I'm never gonna hurt you again. No one's ever gonna hurt you again. You're my whole life. I don't want to live without you. You're my world. It's safe here. I don't want to be with anybody else.
Not quite Woody's everything you always wanted to know about sex, is it? Maybe I would have taken this movie more seriously as a Thanksgiving-set horror film if they had more than 2 lines of dialogue hinting to us that it's on Thanksgiving.
It's not cranberry sauce.
I get it! You can't just put food on the table and call this a holiday horror film. Home Sweet Home did that, and I think more people saw my review than the actual film. Christ, even the box cover here on IMDb doesn't give you the impression it's a Thanksgiving movie. That tagline about hookers doesn't really describe this movie. And wait, from the director of Missing in Action, Invasion USA, and Red Scorpion? Sounds like an action-packed slasher, except this is a box for a different movie. Damn it, not even IMDb knows this movie exists. It just confused it with a 1979 hooker movie. And I'm sure that has just as much to do with Thanksgiving as this fucking blood rage.